Hey, friends. I want to share this observation that I've made because I feel like it helps give some perspective and some understanding to what I see happening in the world around us, in our culture, especially here in the United States. And it's this thing that has happened, and it happens in so many different layers of our lives. It's this focus on dissatisfaction. And along with dissatisfaction is judgment. And that judgment tends to be directed externally. And the problem that happens is that this sense, this icky sense of dissatisfaction, life is just not as good as it ought to be. There's something wrong, and it needs to be something wrong with something outside of me that can be changed, because then it will be okay. It can, if this thing that I'm dissatisfied with can be changed, then I'll be happier, I'll be better, what my life will be better. And unfortunately, what then happens is that we've we've accepted this idea that our happiness or our well being, our sense of joy in our own life, is sourced external from who we are. In that, we take no personal direct responsibility for our experience, and instead we outsource that to the world around us. And in that, we generally tend to project judgment on the world around us, particularly in religious and political circles and in dramatic circles, on other. That person which is other than me. That person living an experience that I've not lived. I don't understand it. It's not human. It's not personal to me. Therefore, it's easy for me to make that entity at fault for my experience, because their experience is different. It ought to be different. It ought to be different so that my experience can be better. And when we establish this pattern of being, we are susceptible to being manipulated and controlled by any external source that says, I can solve your problem. I see what your problem is, what you believe your problem is, and this is my solution to change it and fix it, and then your life will be the way you want it to be. The source is still external, and very often it is manipulative. And if you do not see that happening in the world around you, I encourage you to take a closer look and understand the way the world, the politics, the politicians, the media companies are manipulating you from your dissatisfaction. And I encourage you to find your best chance to create your best life is to come into a state of neutrality, or something even better and more positive than that. But when you can be more neutral and not attached to your life looking a specific way, you'll find you're living a better life, and you are much less susceptible to being manipulated. I wish you all the best.